Welcome to Million Mile Oracle. I'm Tamara, and here we explore the deeper layers of energy, intuition, and personal transformation, decoding the messages meant to guide you toward your highest path. And today we are going to do a sacred geometry read, starting off with some channeled messages. Just a few messages today. And it seems like the messages are coming from angel babies. I had a lot of childlike energy that was coming through, and I was thinking of the song from Miss Rachel, I'm So Happy, and Skinnamarink Dinky Dink. So I just wanted to tap into the energy of the angel babies and see what messages that they had. And I got, I love you, I am with you, I'm guiding you, I leave coins for you, and I'm helping bring in your new beginning. So we are going to see what messages come through when we channel with the sacred geometry. And if you're not familiar with my method, this is one of my signature reads. I channel messages through sacred geometry. So if I'm pausing, I'm just waiting for the message to come through. Could have had a rocky start. Or one thing kind of led into another. Things escalated or got bigger before they calmed down. And then you're pointed in a different direction. It seems like it's telling a whole story here. Could be some mirroring going on. So mirroring to me kind of represents energy reflecting back to you your own energy. I want to look up what the definition of that is spiritually, though. The concept that people experiences and reactions in our daily lives reflect our inner state, beliefs, and emotions. It acts as a tool for self-awareness, suggesting that what we see in others, especially behaviors that trigger or annoy us, is actually a projection of our own hidden traits or unresolved wounds. The external world as a mirror. Life mirrors back what we emanate. Grumpy feelings attract negative experiences, while high vibration thoughts bring positive synchronicities. The button phenomena. When someone's actions cause an intense reaction, such as anger, pain, in you, it is often because they are pushing your buttons, revealing a personal area that needs healing. In relationships, this concept suggests a twin flame reflects back your inner world to encourage growth and self-discovery. In healthy communities, mirroring involves an integral Christian network. As Integral Christian Network describes, honesty. Okay, I'm going to cut that part off. Instead of seeing oneself as a victim of circumstances, one uses the reflection to look inwardly to change their internal state and heal. So a lot of healing, messages of healing coming through here. could have been a lot of emotional highs and lows, like an emotional roller coaster. I'm seeing like down and then up and then down. And then there could have been a period of time where it went down and down before you started to come back up. And I'm referring to like your emotional state, states of depression. And I should put a trigger warning on this reading. I don't know what messages are going to come through here. But, I mean, if anyone has experienced child loss, that in and of itself needs a trigger warning. You could have been going through repetitive cycles, and you might be noticing what the pattern was. I'm almost seeing like a time warp, like being trapped in a warp, a loop of the same thing recurring over and over again in different relationships. Could have been different jobs, different dynamics with friends or family. But when you get down to the nitty-gritty details, you gain clarity. You may have also had some denial that you worked through. That's part of the stages of grief, and that's normal. Okay, I'm just going to probe this for more messages. I'm hearing and seeing portals, like moving through portals. This is causing a shift in the energy. As you move through portals, your energy is shifting, allowing you to have new experiences. You might not be aware that you're moving through portals, but as you notice, you could recognize this as you notice changes in your energy and attitude. There could be some heart chakra healing that needs to be addressed or focused on. A lot of experiences could have caused you to put up a wall around your heart chakra. Painful experiences like deception, betrayal, theft, lies, heartbreak are kind of coming through, of things that have caused a loss of hope, but just an attitude of feeling like there's so much darkness in humanity, it's hard to see the light. And angel babies are helping you to raise your vibration so that you can see, that you can recognize the light around you, so that you can recognize the light around you. I said angel babies, so this could be a message for someone who has more than one angel baby on the other side. Heather. Lucky, the word lucky is coming through. Peace. Flow. Like going with the flow. You could also be feeling some pain in your upper back or feeling like a lot of pressure, like the weight of the world, like you're carrying a heavy load. I don't want to say the weight of the world is on your shoulders because I'm getting the energy is feeling like it's lower, like the mid back right side. That could be a metaphor though, not physical, like actual physical pain. Also posture is coming through. If you're hunching over a lot, aligning your mind, your body, your spirit. So physically aligning your body could be something that could be helpful. Like going to a chiropractor. Aligning your mind is like what we said about raising the vibration of your thoughts. And this could be something that is your spirit is calling you to do. And will help you one way. It will be one way to help you in your journey towards a higher vibration, better alignment, and you'll feel that in your body as well as in your mind. Okay. I'm being guided to get an angel number. Let's see, I'm going to intuitively pick one. 489, share intelligence. Teaching is calling. The calling to impart your wisdom to others is being channeled by your angels. You are being asked to teach others how to heal. Research ways you can do this today. Find a context in which you can share what you've learned to those receptive to listening. Okay, so this could be a call towards a new path of teaching and sharing your wisdom. And 265, self-progress. Embrace the journey of you. There is no end point, only a journey. Your angels want you to dedicate yourself to continuous self-improvement in this lifetime. Think today. You can think today, but take today to think about what areas of your life you can work on and make a plan to do so. And I wanted to pull from the Tea Leaf Oracle. See if there's any other messages that would like to come through. First message is candle. You will be shown the way. And we talked about the angel babies pointing you in the right direction. Older woman, dealings or relationship with an older woman. You might be meeting someone who's going to help you along your path. Cobweb, protected from negative forces beyond your control. You have protection. I'm just looking at these roses. Or that might not be a rose, but I'm looking at this flower and I'm looking at the petals of the flower and it's open. So you could be at a point where things are starting to kind of open up for you. You're feeling more inclined to start opening up, showing your gifts, showing your beauty, not being ashamed of that. Your communication may start to improve. Oh, this is just interesting. You may start to move out of a phase of being super protective over and triggered by everything to being more open with your communication, sharing your story, sharing what you've gone through, talking about your journey. And if you decide to walk that path, you will be protected. I also see 4 angel babies in the sacral chakra area. Yeah, teardrops. Great personal sorrow. This is probably part of that journey that you may start to share with other people, what your experience has been. Staff. You will be taken care of in difficult times. There's a lot of messages coming through on how protected you are, how loved you are, whether you are aware of this or not. And vulture, depression, anxiety, worry that someone is against you. Yeah, this could have been where you were and what you're leaving behind. Okay, I would like to get a card from the Beyond Lemuria deck to close out this reading. Messages that we need. External 32. External Explorer. These up a little bit. I'm going to get one more card. Away from that book. Just the messages that I'm getting from the Internal Explorer is in surrender. Just seeing with Internal Explorer, this kind of makes me think about like going inside into the portal of your heart and really looking at your internal dialogue, how you're speaking to yourself, how you're taking care of yourself, nurturing yourself, the messages that you're receiving through like your crown chakra are going to be guiding you towards a path of healing that allows you to take a journey deep within to get a better connection to your soul. Also to put you on a path towards healing and growth. Let's read. This is a number 5 card. Number 32 may be significant. 23. I'm going to read from the book, Internal Explorer. Flow state. Oh, the word flow came out. Accessing infinite information by going within. Wisdom from the collective consciousness. Theta waves, channeling, breaking free from limiting intellect, creative boldness, being guided by the divine spark. You already hold the keys. So when we stop looking outside ourselves and surrender, oh my God, we got surrender here too, to an inner soft focus, to a soft inner focus, We have access to unlimited information and resources. When we stop thinking that the glass ceiling of our intellect, when we stop thinking with the glass ceiling of our intellect, we have access to multidimensional wisdom from the collective consciousness. Have you ever felt in total flow? Perhaps when speaking about something profound that you have total faith in, you have heard your words articulately unfold. At other times, when you have doubt, you must watch your words, and they come out disjointed, only hinting at what you are trying to say. In my journey as an artist, I found I was able to paint more skillfully than I imagined when I stopped thinking or tightly controlling my images into being. This was especially so when I was starting out. By getting out of my own way, I could get into a flow that felt like something else was guiding my paintbrush. This is known as flow state and is said to be the optimal state for higher function. When in deep flow state, it can seem as if something else is guiding me. Perhaps it is my higher self. People often ask whether I have a strong concept of what I will paint before I start. I do have a half-formed idea, but the state I find myself in when I paint allows the rest of the image to form itself. I don't try to control it too much. When I allow myself to really go there and listen to the whispers that guide the journey, it gives more soul to my pieces. These are the creations that people resonate with the most, the ones that prompt a mysterious sense of remembering. I'm dyslexic and do not think of myself as an author, so the prospect of writing the text for this guidebook could have been quite overwhelming. But I was guided to drop into the vibration of the card and trust that the words would flow. I reached a deeper part of myself where I somehow had access to information that was far more vast than my mind could intellectualize. The same place my visual artwork comes from is this place. You may have read quotes about being far more amazing than you realize. There is an infinite part of us that is God, or whatever you wish to call it, and when we attune to our divine state, we really can do anything we apply ourselves to. Everything is there within you, waiting for expression. You are invited to explore the state of flow. This is a card that also reminds you that you are an infinitely amazing being who can access collective consciousness, especially when you surrender some control to the greater process or get out of your own way. You have the permission you felt you needed, so go within and explore. Wonderful gifts are waiting for you. So I'm gonna read the card for surrender. It's 48. You could be 48 years old. It's also a 12 card, so the 12th of the month could be significant. Or the number 84. April or August. Trust, letting go of control, free flow, receptivity, yin energy, inner knowing, intuition, synchronistic opportunities, getting out of your way, the path of least resistance, allowing who you are to flourish naturally. Surrendering can be one of the hardest things to do. Trusting that we can achieve more by loosening our control can take great courage. Sometimes the most constructive way forward is to stop forcing things into being, rather than inviting and drawing a project into being. The energy here is of frustration. Hold on. Oh, okay. Rather than inviting and drawing a project into being, the energy here is of frustration, as if you are pushing something heavy up a mountain. At these times, gravity or flow don't seem to be on your side. Use this awareness as a guide when you start to detour from your path. When control is released, so too is resistance. One of the biggest skills we can learn is to get out of our own way. When we are in a receptive place, we are open to a world of opportunities, and the great mysteries can unveil themselves. The mind loves to control the outcome, but this only creates limitations. It can feel scary, but when we allow ourselves to be caught by the universe, myriad possibilities open to us. This painting is called A Star is Born, and its message is about becoming the star you came here to be. You can reach your peak life experience through surrendering and allowing who and what you truly are to flourish. Today, be more by doing and trying less. This advice goes against the grain of our striving culture, but that encourages us to source from outside ourselves and to busy ourselves with This advice goes against the grain of our striving culture that encourages us to source from outside ourselves and to busy ourselves out of a natural state of all-knowing bliss. Surrender is a key element in the creative process. When I let go and flow, allowing intuition over direction, I find I create far more powerful works. That is not to say our lives should be left to the slipstream. The message is about freeing ourselves from the paradigm of control and force. Yes, we can achieve with this mode, but we also lose opportunities for magic. A synchronistic meeting, following our intuition, and being in the right place at the right time can outweigh months of careful planning. Loosen your hold on the reins and know that the universe will catch you. Trust even though things are not as you imagined. Stay poised and aligned with your purpose. At the last minute, the situation will reveal its magic. The week ahead message that I did this week may also be relevant with some messages there if you would like to check that message out. But this is the message that came through. I would like to thank the angel babies for coming through to deliver this message for us. Thank you for joining me here at Million Mile Oracle. I hope these messages brought clarity, confirmation, or a deeper sense of alignment on your journey. And I will see you in the next message.